Hello friends, welcome back to History Chronicles. In our last video, we saw how Germany secured its strategic positions in Scandinavia by invading Denmark and Norway. The swift Nazi war machine was unstoppable, but the worst was yet to come for Western Europe. The year was 1940, and in just a few short weeks, the armies of Germany would unleash a terrifying new form of warfare, Blitzkrieg, on Belgium, the Netherlands, and Luxembourg. But how did these neutral nations get drawn into the firestorm of World War II? And what made Germany's strategy so devastatingly effective? In today's episode, we'll explore the brutal invasion that forever changed the landscape of Western Europe. Background: the build-up to the invasion. After the fall of Poland and the conclusion of the phony war, Hitler had set his sights on expanding the Third Reich's dominance in Western Europe. For months, there was a tense calm along the French-German border, but behind the scenes, the German war machine was preparing to strike. Hitler's plan was simple yet terrifying: Blitzkrieg, or lightning war. It combined the speed of tank assaults with the overwhelming power of air support and ground infantry. The goal was to break through enemy lines swiftly, leaving them no time to react. Germany needed to outmaneuver the French and British forces by bypassing the heavily fortified Maginot Line along France's eastern border. But how could they do it? The answer lay in the small, neutral countries of Belgium, the Netherlands, and Luxembourg. By invading these nations, Hitler could launch his assault through the Ardennes, a region the French thought was too difficult to traverse. It was a bold, risky plan, one that would forever alter the course of the war. May 10, 1940, the invasion begins. The morning of May 10, 1940, would become infamous in European history. At dawn, Germany unleashed its assault on the three neutral countries, Belgium, the Netherlands, and Luxembourg. The Blitzkrieg was in full effect. 1. The Netherlands, a short but fierce fight. The invasion of the Netherlands started with terrifying precision. German paratroopers dropped into strategic locations, while Luftwaffe planes bombed Dutch cities, including Rotterdam and The Hague. The Dutch were caught off guard, but they mounted a determined defense. Dutch forces put up a fierce fight in Grebbelin and Moerdijk, but Germany's superior numbers and tactics were overwhelming. On May 14, 1940, the situation reached a devastating climax. The Luftwaffe bombed Rotterdam, causing immense destruction and killing around 800 civilians. Faced with the threat of more destruction, the Dutch government surrendered the same day. In just 5 days, the Netherlands had fallen under Nazi control. 2. Luxembourg, the first to fall. Luxembourg, a small and largely defenseless nation, stood no chance against the German invasion. The Nazi forces crossed the border at dawn on May 10, and by the end of the day, Luxembourg was under German occupation. Though the country had a small military, it was no match for the Blitzkrieg tactics. The fall of Luxembourg was swift and bloodless, but it signaled the start of a much larger campaign. Belgium, the key to the Ardennes. While Luxembourg and the Netherlands fell quickly, Belgium would be a different story. German forces needed to cross Belgium to reach France, and Belgium was determined to resist. Belgium's king, Leopold III, had declared neutrality, but Germany violated that neutrality without hesitation. Belgium had a strong defensive line, the Albert Canal, and hoped that with the support of British and French forces, they could hold back the German advance. However, Hitler had anticipated this resistance and devised a bold plan. On the very first day of the invasion, Fort Eben-Emael, a seemingly impenetrable fortress along the Albert Canal, was attacked by a group of specially trained German paratroopers. This daring raid destroyed the fortress's defenses and allowed German tanks to flood into Belgium. Within just 24 hours, Belgium's most formidable defense had crumbled. French and British forces react. As the Germans stormed into Belgium, French and British forces rushed to help, but their efforts were hampered by the speed and efficiency of the German Blitzkrieg. The French had expected a slow, drawn-out battle, but they were now being forced into a fast, mobile war for which they were unprepared. The British Expeditionary Force, BEF, fought bravely alongside the Belgians, but their defensive strategies were quickly being outflanked. The German plan was working, and Belgium was starting to buckle under the pressure. Germany's Blitzkrieg had unleashed chaos across Western Europe. In just a few days, the Netherlands had surrendered, Luxembourg was occupied, and Belgium's defenses were rapidly falling apart. But the true nightmare was yet to come, as German forces advanced through the Ardennes toward France. What would happen next? Could the French and British forces stop the German juggernaut? Or was this the beginning of the end for Western Europe? Join us in the next episode to uncover the devastating fall of Belgium and the subsequent invasion of France. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest historical deep dives. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And until next time, stay curious and keep exploring history with us.